it's great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe joins from the sideline with an injury report.
Guys, I caught up with the Red Raiders head coach before the game. Coach said because they are still without their starting quarterback, this has been essential to have a bye week this week. Give their backup all of the reps with the #1 offense, something he typically doesn't do all season long. So they have really focused on more reps, more reads, so he can really hit the ground running here today early in this game. Guys, back to you.
Holly, keep an eye on that one for us. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will get first crack at it today. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
I love the offense coming out being aggressive on the first play of the game. They're trying to take momentum right away, but the defense was waiting, and they were ready, and they get the interception. You can't start a ball game better than the way the defense just did there.
I'm about to say, the defense loves that they came out like that, too. Like, expecting the pass, played the pass, made the first big play in this ball game, the very first play of the game.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On the move, it's Duggan. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The play fake. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's got enough, and he slides to avoid the punishment, and it'll be a first down. Nice move there on fourth and short. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. They're all over him. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Rush is on. Absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
You cannot say enough about this quarterback's toughness on that one. Staring downfield, knowing he's going to get absolutely blasted by the defender, and still somehow able to deliver an accurate throw way down the field. It just does not get any better than that from the quarterback position.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll go to the counter. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Got his man on the right. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you have got to be able to throw if you're going to win. You think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position. You got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Snap in the shotgun. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Off play action on 1st down. Still looking. Had to throw it before he wanted.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long. Caught. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time. So you chalk it up to the defense. Take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. On the run, it's Petty. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Red Raiders in the hurry-up.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking at
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Neutral zone infraction. So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun. There he goes. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Red Raider. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Left side is Pierce. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice...
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Drops back on 1st down. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Turning it on. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up.
But how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Trying to make magic with his feet.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
2nd down to the air. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Was to pass. Stepping to the right. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the ball takes those crazy bounces out of bounds, and a huge loss for this offense. If this were a wider field, like maybe in Canada or something, that might have been a turnover.
And they could have turned it into a rouge, eh? I mean, this was a great chance by the defense here. I just love the fact that they are flying around and trying to dislodge the football from these ball carriers.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
And nowadays, you're not always going to get these quarterbacks on the ground because they're so athletic. But nice job getting the sack, let him out of the pocket there, but now forcing the 4th down, and it's decision time for this offense.
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. They needed a bunch on 4th down, and boy, did they get it.
And I get aggressiveness. We get aggressiveness. We want to be aggressive, take shots down the field. First half, they felt like 4th and long. No big deal, and they get it. I imagine we'll get a few more of those.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Going to take a shot. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Motion from the back. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Working the ground game. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes a catch. Oh, he's got some space. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Under pressure. He makes a grab. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Red Raiders go back to work after moving the chains through the air. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
Fires to the middle. Holds on, it's Pierce. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Red Raiders sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again, or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like, coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
He's got it on the right. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. And the Red Raiders will punt this one away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Fields the punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Straight ahead, it's Duggan. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it. Runs through a tackle. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Got him on the RPO. Breaks into the open. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
2nd and long here. Off play action. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first. He'll pull it down. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws quickly.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
In traffic, it's Duggan. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Running inside, it's Duggan. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Pierce. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in, and he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone, it'll be first down. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. So first down will open up the final period. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. There he goes. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Left side is Pierce. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they take it in for 6 more points. What a game he's had. Third touchdown of this one and 5 on the season. And he tacks on the extra point.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Guys, checking in from the Texas Tech sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Nice move to pick up yardage. He's still got more. Smashes through the tackle. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Finds his man on the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 3rd and long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab, and there's room. Here he goes. He's at to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Man, what a nice ball. You can see he sees him running the corner route, lays it out in front, catches the ball, and nice job catching the ball, and then doing what? Getting upfield, not running out of bounds, not getting pushed out, not getting tackled. Nice job after the catch, getting vertical, getting to the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Slings it downfield. Complete to the right. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Upstairs, he's got it. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Into the end zone for 6.
Well, they came into this one as the favorite, obviously, and they looked like they were sleepwalking in that first half. Whatever adjustments they made in the second half, I think one thing's pretty simple. David, they remembered who they were. Offensively now, they've come out. They've been electrifying. They've been lighting up the scoreboard. Defensively, getting the football back. This was the team we thought we were going to see at the very start of the game.
Man, it's so hard week to week, man. So many challenges, injuries, all the things that come with it, and getting guys motivated, right? Like sometimes they just don't have that energy. Good to see them come out after the half with the energy, with the urgency. This is the squad we thought we were going to see.
Hard running there. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. That is complete on the crosser. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Long way to go on 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Push is ahead. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Trying to get the corner. Now the toss. Turning it on. Got enough space. Touchdown, Red Raider. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. First play of this drive. Still looking to his right. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through.
He wants to take the top off. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
Looking for room at the 40. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Look out! Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Finds his target. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. This dude is putting up numbers. He just cracked the 150 mark in receiving yards.
Man, he's a weapon, Reese. He runs routes, he's fast, he's great with the football in his hands, and he can line up in a lot of different spots and run the entire route tree. I mean, what can't this guy do?
And it comes up empty there, but that's exactly what this offense needs to keep doing, man. Keep throwing the football. Like, don't quit. Don't give up. I know you're down a couple of possessions, but you want to show your team, man, that we're always going to fight no matter what the scoreboard is. That's what we are. That's who we are. We're competitive, and we're going to keep getting better, and that's the goal of this squad.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll take a shot. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snapped on 4th down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big.